I just ate the fucking meal of a fucking hero. And on that fucking note, we finna watch When Heroes Arrested Instead of Being Rewarded. It should have been When Heroes Get Arrested Instead of Being Rewarded. Let's shrink the bit down a little bit. Right there. Right about there. Inspector Ray. I never seen none of his shit. Might be good, might be bad. We'll see. Regardless, I'm gonna give him a like. He made this video. Type shit. Check his shit out. When heroes are arrested instead of being rewarded. Okay, yeah. Inspector Ray. Comment a video for me to react to. And also, leave a link or the title. I don't care. But I do. Leave a like if you would like. Without further ado, let's do this.
It's the stuff that you got to talk about with your lawyer. I can't.
I stopped the threat. We would have all been shot. So.
Hey, check that out. I stopped to help somebody who's been shot. I'm getting arrested.
Heroes are usually rewarded for their actions, but unfortunately these heroes are arrested instead, and the reasons are insane. Here are some cases where the heroes were shown the prison door, starting with this hero who tried to save the victim of an accident.
Thank you for teaching me not to be helpful, you fat...
2020, retired firefighter Joseph Garce was driving in Santa Paula, California, when he spotted a shooting victim, Samir Salgado, lying in a pool of...
You know what low-key is gonna teach us, bro? Remember the video we saw last time? Where it's like, civilians, pedestrians, some shit, they help the cops out, type shit. They could end up on this video instead, bro. So, just mind your business, bro. That's what it's making it look like.
Exited his vehicle and began administering CPR to the victim. Shortly after, police officers from the Santa Paula Police Department arrived at the scene.
Don't go to that. Don't go to the car. Don't go to that car. Stay over here. Stay over here. Stay over here. Come over here. That's your car?
That's my car. I was driving by. I saw him. I'm a retired firefighter.
Okay.
I'm not a part of this.
We don't know anything about that. We see a gun in the car. You're not going there. Do you have your ID?
It's in the car.
What's your name?
Joe Garces.
Joe Garces. You gotta relax, okay? We know you're helping us.
What do you mean, gotta relax, bro? Y'all came up on him, bro, acting real fucking, you're doing this, doing that. Like, chill the fuck out, bro. Chill the fuck. Let him explain himself.
That's part of the problem. Yeah.
So I said we appreciate your being involved. Okay. We just run up.
That's his knife. I took it out of his pocket to cut his shirt off.
And that's your vehicle.
Yeah, I was driving north. I saw the lady. They were looking this way, and I saw him down, and I thought it was beer or something. Spun around and came in, saw the blood. She said they were calling 911. I screamed, has he been shot? She said, yeah, as I was pulling in.
Okay.
Saw the gunshot wound to the side of his face. I did a quick
He's a
check.
firefighter, bro. Firefighters going to help, like, resuscitate people, huh? Like, they're more like ambulance people type shit.
In his waistband, rendered it useless, stuck it inside my car, grabbed his knife, cut off his shirt, and then you guys started showing up.
Okay.
Did you see
anybody running? Anybody leaving the area? Anything?
Garce provided further
They should've
details
called
on
an
the
ambulance.
incident.
Why the
Initially,
fuck
the
did the
interaction
cops
was
burst on the
respectful.
fucking scene?
However, the situation took a dark turn for the worse when Santa Paula Police Detective Rivera arrived and began to adopt a condescending attitude.
Not a thing.
This guy out of here. Sir.
He's a witness.
What the?
Relax.
What the fuck? Nah, okay.
I got a crime scene, sir. I'm a detective.
Yeah, and I'm here helping him, so step the off. Okay? If you're a good detective, you wouldn't be yelling at me right now. You'd be taking care of your job.
Tell him, bro.
I can't get the out of here. Get out of my car.
He has his fucking other car over there, bro.
What are you gonna do to me? Get out of my crime scene. I'm gonna make you next time. Get out of my crime scene.
Come with me, Mr. Garces. Mr. Garces.
Bro, what this fucking cop needs to do is grow a fucking pair. Grab your fucking nutsack. Let that shit hang, bro. And talk to that motherfucker that's screaming at the firefighter for wanting to help out, bro.
Mr. Garces.
People will give you guys the benefit of the doubt. And I work with you for 27 years. When do I get my car back then? Hey, tell them. Thank you for teaching me not to be helpful, you fat.
And I bet you that shit
You have to
fucking
step
hurt
back,
him, bro.
step
'Cause
back,
he's
step
fat.
back, step back, step back, step back. I don't know who you're.
Oh, yeah, so now you're gonna come over with me, huh? You're doing a really good job right now, aren't you?
I need you to back
You
up.
need to calm him. I need you to back up.
Come here.
No,
I got it. I got it. I got it. Come here. You need to understand.
Oh, you see? You see that fucking bullshit? Just because he called him fat, bro. I bet you that's the fucking main reason. Look at this shit.
You to back up. No.
Fucking fat piece of shit, bro. Do your fucking job, bro. Go check on the fucking guy.
Take it down a notch.
You can take
Take
it
it down a notch.
Somebody here's not
Take
controlling
it
themselves.
down.
It's you.
Take a deep breath.
Don't be a hypocrite.
I've taken a deep breath. It's your turn.
No, the fuck you haven't, you fucking lying piece of shit.
You wanna talk like
You
a
start
dog.
talking to me like an adult.
Do you understand how I need to
Do
do
you
my
see
job?
what you're doing wrong?
If you know how to do this job and you have a badge, then you would understand. Now, do you want
It's
to
so
go to 148 if you have a badge?
It's so
Motherfucker, you couldn't even leave if you wanted to. His fucking car's over there.
Being in the crime scene, just because sergeants like patrol don't know how to do their job, and you were a
You're
cop
saying
at
your
one time-
sergeant doesn't know how to do his job?
Look who doesn't know how to fucking do his job. This motherfucker with the.
In my Jeep, like I keep saying, but you won't listen.
We're adding your Jeep.
Hey, you will see it when you
Do
look
you
at the
want
fucking
your
Jeep.
car? Do you want me to have to write a search warrant and keep it, or do you want to keep your car? Do you want to get home as soon as possible?
I'm not talking to you.
Okay. Sink him in this car right here.
Bro, hell no, bro. That boy better be suing.
Hey, check that out. I stopped to help somebody been shot. I'm getting arrested.
Have a seat for a second.
Garcia was confined in the back of the patrol car for almost 15
Damn, I'm
minutes
bleeding, bro.
before
Pop the
Detective
pimple.
Rivera released him, stating that he was free to leave. As a result of the encounter, Garcia endured a dislocated shoulder and a torn labrum,
I shouldn't have
injuries
done that.
requiring
I should've probably
surgical
given that shit.
intervention.
Probably on his car.
Subsequently, Garcia pursued legal action against Detective Rivera
As he
and
fucking
the city
should.
of Santa Paula, ultimately reaching a settlement out of court. While Garcia did receive compensation,
Oh, shit, we
he
get a
would think
face reveal
twice
on this
before
bitch?
intervening to save anyone again. However, the situation proved even worse for the next hero, who would ultimately regret his heroic actions forever.
The guy who pulls the gun isn't the one who goes to jail that night. You go to jail.
Exactly.
On June 27th, 2023,
That last
Army
one pissed me
veteran
off,
Matt
bro. That
Solon
fat
and Michael
motherfucker
Loudermilk, the son of
wanted
a
to
Georgia congressman, were out with
have
their
a fucking
girlfriends
dick
in a parking
measuring
lot when
contest up in this bitch.
Go to jail.
Exactly.
On June 27th, 2023, Army veteran Matt Solon and Michael Loudermilk, the son of a Georgia congressman, were out with their girlfriends in a parking lot when a gunman, identified as Dwight Cooper, attempted to threaten them with a gun. Matt swiftly disarmed and subdued,
My bad,
On
bro.
June 27th, congressmen were out with their girlfriends in a parking lot when a gunman, identified as Dwight Cooper, attempted to threaten them with a gun. Matt swiftly disarmed and subdued the gunman, forcing him to the
Damn.
ground, and promptly dialed 911 after
As he
taking
should,
the
bro,
firearm
protecting
away
his
from
fucking
him.
woman.
Someone pulled a gun on me. This guy asked for a cigarette. We told him he doesn't have a cigarette. He's drunk, and he pulled a gun out on us. I disarmed him.
Who has the gun?
I have the gun. It's disarmed. It has hollow points in it. It's a Glock.
I want you to stand there and I want you to put that gun on the ground, okay? Do not have it in your hand when they pull up.
Okay, it's on the ground.
Okay, tell them the gun's here and point to the ground, but keep your hands to where they can see them.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
It came from him bleeding from the head. The guy bleeding from the head? Yes, sir.
I don't know who you are. I don't know who you are. Okay, do you think people ever lie to the police? Is it possible?
Bro, where's your girl, bro? Get your girl. Be like, babe, tell him what the fuck just happened. Babe, come over here. They gonna listen to a girl way fucking better,
My
bro.
job.
I was in the military for 6 years. I think I know that.
Congratulations,
I was
sir.
in Afghanistan. I know exactly what they're doing. I'm not armed. You want to test me?
Congratulations, sir.
Just don't move, man.
That's what you fucking get. He. Good job, bro. That's not the issue right now. Fucking dumbass.
Don't go reaching in your pocket, man.
What the fuck?
Throw it on the ground. Don't be stupid.
I understand completely. You're not exactly being cooperative.
He's not being cooperative at all. What the fuck?
Don't be stupid.
Don't be stupid. You could have patted him down if you really fucking wanted to. First of all, he's not the fucking suspect. Second of all, and motherfucker, he just said you're being uncooperative. He's motherfucker takes out a shot at his fucking ego. And he's like, put your head behind your back. Like, get the fuck out of here, you fucking piece of shit. Look at him. Look at him. He thinks he's doing something, bro.
In my car.
Sure. I do something wrong?
I don't know what's going on. We're trying to
Don't say nothing, bro.
figure out what's going on. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but did I do something wrong? Did I do something wrong or no?
Look at this.
He's being unlawfully detained, bro.
Anytime we show up on call, we have to do what we can for safety reasons until we can safely ask everybody questions. We got one guy with a gun, one guy bleeding, so we detain and we wait till everything calms down. Then we start asking questions and kind of figure out what happens in the scenario, just so you know why you're sitting back here.
No, I have no idea why I'm sitting back here. It doesn't explain anything.
Matt.
Yes, sir.
You
I
just
had him under control, I feel like.
You had what under control?
The whole situation. I had him on the ground. I had him taken care of until the ambulance. I had it disarmed. And what else did you guys do?
All I'm told is that you're the last one to have the gun. You started touching your pockets and everything. I asked you not to, and you're like, hey, I'm the hero, or whatever you were saying.
Okay, sorry.
So.
I say your respect.
Don't fucking say sorry to that fucking that's not what he fucking said, motherfucker. Repeat that.
I asked you not to, and you're like, hey, I'm the hero, or whatever you were saying.
He didn't even ask him not to, bro. He's like, oh, well, you're being uncooperative. That's all they fucking took for him to go from 0 to 100, bro.
I say your respect.
Matt was arrested and subsequently charged with felony possession of a firearm. Subsequent media interviews with the police chief and Matt himself provided further insight into the events of that day and the unjust reasons behind his wrongful arrest.
In your view,
Did he
is
sue?
Matt Solon a hero?
During his initial response, that yes, I agree with that comment. I think when the second act was taken, that's where the lines crossed, where he protected himself and the people he was with, and I commend him for that. Then part two is where he took action beyond that, and that's where he did cross the line.
Did that appear to be punitive rather than defensive?
Yes, that's what I saw.
In contrast, Matt provided a different account.
I asked over and over and over again, what am I being arrested for? And Officer O'Brien said, he has rights too.
The gunman has
The
rights.
gunman has rights too. He was restrained and you hit him while he was restrained, and that's why you're going to jail. And I was like, he's never been restrained. He's not restrained.
How long were you in jail?
About 35 hours.
The guy who pulls the gun isn't the one who goes to jail that night. You go to jail.
Exactly.
He isn't arrested till the next month.
No, and he's giving his gun back. They're gonna see this when they run my plate, that I've been arrested before.
For a gun-related charge.
For a gun-related charge, right. And they're gonna think in their head, oh, this guy just had a good lawyer. He got off it.
The district attorney dismissed all charges against Matt Solon,
As they
acknowledging
fucking
that he had
should,
acted
bro.
in
That shit was
self-defense.
tar-
However, the damage had already been done. If you're enjoying the video so far, please don't forget to like and subscribe. The officers' actions permanently ruined Matt's record, but their actions were nothing in comparison to the subsequent officers' actions. On February 4th, 2014, an unbelievable event occurred when a CHP Highway Patrol officer arrested Chula Vista Firefighter.
Do I have to do something, or do I just have to say it? Make sure to like and subscribe.
Jacob
if it glowed,
Gregoire. The Chula Vista firefighters had been providing
know.
medical assistance to victims of a rollover motor accident using their fire trucks to block traffic. When the officer instructed them to move their trucks, warning that failure to comply would result in arrest, Jacob chose to stay, insisting that he had a duty to the victim and could not simply abandon them.
Okay, I don't have time for assault zone. This is ridiculous. CHP is a...
Could comply would result in trucks to block traffic. Jacob chose to stay, insisting that he had a duty to the victim and could not simply abandon them.
Okay, I don't have time for assault zone. This is ridiculous. CHP is arresting Engineer Gregoire for where he spotted the fire engine.
We asked you to clear the road and you said no, and you'll get arrested in 2 minutes.
Middle of patient care with patients on the freeway. They're putting him in handcuffs at this time and walking him away.
The Chula Vista firefighter
Some
chief
fucking
supported
cops
his
are
colleague's decision.
stupid, bro.
Prioritizing the victim's life was important. Firefighter Jacob
He's
was
blocking
released
off
half
traffic
an
so
hour
no
later.
one else gets
Firefighter
hurt,
in this instance
dumbass.
showed great bravery by prioritizing the victim's life above all else. However,
At least,
the hero
bro,
in the next case,
let him finish treating him, and then they can move the truck. It's fucking annoying being stuck in traffic, bro. I fucking hate it, bro. Trust me. But sometimes it has to happen, bro. I think about that sometimes because I've been at the beginning of a traffic jam, like the beginning of the first couple people, and it's cause there was literally a fucking deceased man, dead guy. There was fucking one, I don't know if it was his leg or his arm, literally 2-3 feet away from him, bro. Just like cops are barely getting on the scene type shit. Bro, that anytime you're in a traffic jam on the expressway, on the highway type shit, remember that, bro. Someone's life could be in danger, dog. Or it could be some idiot. But regardless, sometimes the traffic jam isn't the worst fucking part of it, bro.
faced severe consequences for undertaking a similar act of bravery.
Oh my god, I think I've seen this clip before.
On July 26, 2017, police officers from the Salt Lake City Police Department arrived at the University of Utah Hospital to obtain a blood sample from a victim who was involved in an accident after a vehicle pursued by the police during a car chase collided against his car, causing it to explode and resulting in several injuries and burns, leaving the victim in a coma. Upon their arrival, their attempts were halted by the charge nurse, Alex Woobles, and the ensuing interaction quickly descended into chaos.
So basically what she said, they want blood, they can't draw blood because they don't have a warrant, patient consent, or the patient is not being arrested. None of that's happening, that's why she can't give them the blood. Because it's like a whole HOSA thing. HIPAA, whatever the fuck it's called. HOSA, I believe. And she's doing a really good job of explaining it too, bro. Like a really good job.
The nurse intervened to prevent the officer from obtaining a blood sample from the unconscious patient, citing hospital policy supported by legal regulations. It was unsurprising that the officers failed to meet the necessary requirements. Their motive for seeking the blood samples was questionable. They sought to determine if the victim had consumed drugs or alcohol, potentially to justify the car crash, as police regulations strongly discourage high-speed chases in busy traffic to avoid endangering civilian lives, a protocol the officers neglected, resulting in the collision. Frustrated about not having his way, the officer proceeded to do something unbelievable.
Hey, we're done, sir. I had it.
Bro, she literally did nothing wrong but follow protocol, bro.
Detective Jeff Payne, later identified as the officer in question, forcefully grabbed the nurse, slamming her against the wall and
for
handcuffing
nothing,
her,
bro.
simply because she had chosen to uphold the law and protect her patient's rights. Shortly thereafter, Detective Payne's supervisor, Lieutenant James Tracy, arrived at the scene and began to pressure and manipulate the nurse into complying with their demands for the blood sample.
It's because they're trying to what they don't really fucking think about right now, they're gonna get a lawsuit from the fucking hospital and the nurse. Because they're trying to avoid the lawsuit with the guy that got injured because of them.
No, I know. No, I'm not trying to do anything. I'm being told what to do and what I've been told. And what I'm trying to tell you is, we wanted blood from this guy. Now, I have talked to people, and there's probably a much better solution that we could have come to, okay? But, all we had to do was the blood, okay? And my point is, there are civil, if we're breaking the law, if we're doing wrong, okay? Just listen to him. Listen to me. If we're doing wrong, there are civil remedies, okay? If if we took this blood illegally, it all goes away, all right? So there's civil remedies if we make a mistake. What I'm telling you is,
They say it all goes away, but I'm pretty sure they can still fucking reference it in court, bro. I don't give a fuck how many years you done this for, bro. Motherfuckers get entitled as fuck, bro.
has been to prevent this officer who's called out to do a job and obstructing justice. Okay?
The two officers clearly have serious ego issues. The nurse was eventually released. She chose not to pursue charges against the officers or the police department. But despite this, Detective Jeff Payne was subsequently terminated from his position, and Lieutenant Tracy was demoted 2 ranks below to the role of a patrol officer after internal
Fucking
investigations
bum-ass
conducted by
motherfucker.
the
Get
Salt
back
Lake
down there,
Police
bro.
Department. The next case brings us to Loveland, where police fabricated charges against a Good Samaritan.
There's no reason for this. Get my phone, Sherry. This is up. Videotape this. All you had to do was talk to me. I didn't want to talk to you. I didn't have to talk to you. Doesn't matter.
On September 22nd, 2019, Loveland police officers
I didn't
responded to
wanna
reports
talk
of a
to you.
motorcycle
It
crash
doesn't
inside a
matter.
bar in Colorado. Upon reaching the scene, Officer Paul Ash noticed Preston Sowell and his girlfriend, who had previously assisted the victim, trapped beneath his motorcycle. The officer initiated a conversation with Preston, marking the beginning of a highly eventful encounter.
Where is the bike at?
The bike's parked down
The
on
blue
the
one?
side. Yeah, the blue one there. We pulled it off.
Okay, you might come and talk to me?
I don't know what happened.
Well, you pulled the
I'm
bike
not
off
talking
him.
to nobody.
Really?
These guys saw what happened. I didn't.
Okay,
I'm
if you're not talking to anybody, you can leave.
Well, you can leave.
No.
You're dismissed.
No.
We can't leave. I'm not leaving.
Okay, then come and talk to me.
No, I'm not going to come
He's
talk
in
to you.
Preston was well within his rights to refuse to answer questions, as protected by the Fifth Amendment right. He had no obligation
Is he an
to
impeding
engage with the
investigation?
officer, and the
Impeding
officer lacked the
investigation?
authority to compel him to do so.
Police officer, man. Just...
I know. Did you
but I'm
pull
not
the
gonna come
bike?
talk
Did
to
you
him.
pull the bike
I'm
off
not
him?
gonna come talk to him.
Did you pull the bike off him?
I did not.
You just told me you
It has
did.
nothing to do with me.
Okay, you're free to leave.
Yeah, you're free to leave.
So
No, I don't have to talk to
this is
anybody.
gonna go one of
I
two
don't have
ways.
to talk to anybody.
What did he do?
I don't
He
have
hasn't
to
done
talk to
jack
anybody.
shit, bro.
Okay, either
I
you're
don't
gonna
have to
sit
talk to
here and
anybody.
talk to me,
No,
we'll just have a short
no,
conversation,
no.
or I can
I don't
arrest
answer
you for
questions.
obstruction.
No, you're
I
not.
don't answer
I'm not
questions.
obstructing
You
anything.
are.
You're right here.
Okay.
I'm not obstructing nothing.
The officer's threat to arrest Preston for obstruction was an abuse of power, as Colorado statutes define obstruction as the use of force, threat, or violence to prevent a law enforcement officer from performing their duty, circumstances which were not present at the time. Frustrated by his inability to assert control, the officer proceeded to make the most significant mistake of his career.
These guys are taking care of it.
Please just come talk to me.
No.
Okay.
Please just come talk to me.
Turn around right now. No. No.
Because he didn't want to listen to him.
Videotape this,
Boom.
Sherry.
I'm already doing it.
No.
It's right here.
No.
Turn around.
No, you're wrong.
Turn around.
My constitutional
And you see,
rights. I
and
don't
you
have-
see now they can get him with resisting arrest. It's like no shit they're fucking
Talk to you, I
resisting,
don't
bro.
know.
You're getting them on some bullshit, bro.
Turn around.
I don't know what happened. He came over. We saw him down. I came to help
Oh, they're
him
not
get his
blood.
fucking bike up.
Okay, and that's what I need to talk to you.
That's right.
So if you've
So
inserted
uncuff
yourself,
me and fucking let me go.
if you've inserted yourself, you need to talk to me.
I don't need to
He doesn't need to fucking talk to you. For
I'm
what, bro? He's not part of the investigation, bro.
I'm
And
not
now for
obstructing.
resisting.
I
Oh,
want to talk
what'd I
to
say?
the supervisor.
You
Resisting.
can talk to him before you go to jail.
I'm not going to jail.
Yeah.
I didn't do anything. I helped the guy get his bike up.
That's why
And
you
I'm-
need to
Just
talk
give
to
my
me.
money.
The officers,
Tyson
along
that.
with their supervisor, engaged in a long deliberation about the trumped-up charges they could use against Preston. During this discussion, they deliberately muted their body cameras for the most part, but at certain moments, the cameras were left unmuted, capturing revelations that proved to be highly significant to Mr. Preston's defense.
Okay. You're here?
Yeah.
I need statements from the guy in the blue plaid shirt.
Okay.
The guy in the black Eagles thing.
Okay.
He was the one who moved his bike over there, or was moving it.
it was Thursday moved it over there?
Yeah. He told me that he owned his bike, so definitely not going to kind of reconstruct what happened. So yeah, that's
Well, he's tampering with evidence.
Yeah,
So
Officer Ash initially informed his supervisor that other bystanders had assisted in removing the bike from on top of the victim, corroborating Mr. Preston's accounts entirely. However, after muting their body cameras for an extended period, the officers decided to charge Mr. Preston with evidence tampering in an attempt to justify their assaults on him. As a result of the assault, Preston suffered severe injuries and required a complete shoulder replacement procedure. Several months later, all charges against Preston were dismissed by the court. Subsequently, Preston filed a lawsuit against both the officers and the city of Loveland. The city ultimately settled the lawsuit for $290,000. However, the officers faced no disciplinary action for their actions. If you enjoy videos like these, please like, subscribe, and watch this one.
Oh, what the fuck?
No matter your age,
chill the fuck out. Ugh. Bless me. Thank you. That is all. That shit was wild. Cops are dumb sometimes, bro. That's some fuck shit, bro. Motherfuckers be heroes and shit, and they be trying to trump them. Wait, hold on. All right, that's it. Piss y'all.